Find my OCD here. Good morning, everybody. If you just woke up like me, welcome to the Ziggy Albert Show. No, something like that. We're just checking in live. I assume probably a couple of you from overseas as well. Because today, in about half an hour, we are releasing the Chocolate official music video, which is news to me as well. I found out that yesterday, but we made it home and in time from a little trip away. And so here I am to answer some questions, talk about the music video a bit, and look to your chat and see if I can kind of talk you through anything about the new album, Searching for Freedom, because I don't think I've done a YouTube live since then. So it might be 1 month already of Searching for Freedom, I think. Awesome. Thank you, Alexis. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the new album. It was so great after a really long time to release that piece of work, I'm really glad we had the time to work on it for that long, but for sure after that many months, we're itching to kind of get it out into the world. And so that was, it's been really nice. A bit weird not playing any shows. Usually straight away I play a whole run of shows with albums, but fingers crossed as the year goes on, we continue to do that. Hey, Maxime. Hey, what is your favorite song on the album? What is your favorite song you wrote in all those years? Oh, wow, that's a big question. Favorite song on the album? I'd say a bit of a breakthrough moment on the album is track 11, Searching for Freedom. That song, track 12. That song was one of my favorites because we didn't have big plans for it. It kind of just naturally became a very big, beautiful production. I think maybe that was because we didn't have any pressure on the song. Track 11, though, Feeling You, that song was kind of probably a breakthrough moment for Paulie and I, Paulie Bromley, who recorded and produced the album. It was a bit of a breakthrough moment for us artistically. So that was Feeling You is a big moment for me. And obviously Chocolate with this music video, that was really cool to kind of, I think it's a pretty unique song on the album simply because it's kind of waltzy and a little bit kind of like soft rock. And yes, look, I'm super stoked about the whole album. And but those are some of my favorite moments. Awesome. Hello, Julianne. Thanks for the love on Brainwaves. Your favorite page is page 21. I didn't actually have a copy next to me. I should have brought one, but thank you. That's awesome. It's been really amazing to do Brainwaves alongside this album. It's been like a really beautiful experience for sure to release those at a similar time. They really think they really complement each other. And also just want to say to everybody who I've been doing kind of every couple of weeks, I've been going on and kind of chatting to people on YouTube, and that's also been a real joy for me. So shout out to anybody I've been having these little chats with over this year so far. I haven't been on for a couple of weeks, but I look forward to talking with you guys more. Let me look through some more questions here. How was Alexandra? How's the last 8 years been? That's a good question. I just got delivered a Brainwaves book under the door, which is, we make things happen here at Common Folk, So I'm just looking to page 21, just so I can remember which poem it is. Yeah, I like that poem too. That's good reminder for sure. So I'm looking here, getting back to Alexandra. How has the last 8 years been? A bloody roller coaster ride. That's what it's been. Wow, just huge because also I was 18 8 years ago. So it's been, my young adult life has been doing music. It's the only real job I've had. I had other odd jobs, but it's like the real job that I've had. So it's been highs to highs, lows to lows. But there's nothing else kind of, I think that this has just been perfect. It's been perfect, to be honest. And I've enjoyed a great amount of success, more than I ever thought that I would have had. Didn't have these big, truly didn't have these big dreams about really big shows or this, that, the other, but everything just rolled that way. And now I bloody have, and we have an independent label. Me and my family and friends have an independent record label. We have an independent publishing house now, and that's pretty crazy. That's pretty amazing. So it's been a wild ride. I'm just looking here. And to finish that question, have my thoughts changed since? Absolutely. Yeah, I think so much time on the road and so much experience in that time has certainly changed me and who I was from 2014 to now. Absolutely. Yeah, all those experiences help you have, I think, a more even view of the world, for sure. That's actually a good question, Anna. I'm gonna ask the girls today because we've done a guitar comp. We might have already announced it. I don't know, but I've actually been out of office, so that's something I've had another message about. So I will let you guys know, maybe even later today, about where the guitar comp is at. I'm looking forward to some people who don't know. We're actually doing a competition, and somebody's getting one of my guitars. So this is my first day back in office, so I will find that out. Awesome. So from Oleg, how do you find inspiration in your music in general? Have you got any tips for inspiration to overcome a writer's block? Yes, I do. I think that in general, I don't put a lot of pressure on writing songs. As far as, I don't sit myself down today and say, I'm going to write a song today. I think that's an immense amount of pressure. And it's certainly not how I wrote the new album. And I just don't think it would have. I think when we have that sort of pressure to go and write a song, or for example, that you're going to go write a hit song today, that's a lot of pressure. So the way I try and look at it instead is, can I just express how I'm feeling today, or express something I'm interested in today? There's been times I've picked up a guitar for a couple of months and haven't written songs for a couple of months, but I think that's one of the things I do a good job at, is I don't force it. And because I don't force it, I think I do write a lot of music just because I let it come and go. So that's definitely, I think if there's a different feeling to, I'm going to pick up the guitar, or I'm going to play the guitar and express myself through playing, or I'm going to pick up the guitar and express myself through singing. It's very different to like, I'm going to go write a hit song. I think if I try to sit down and do that, if that was my approach for every song, or in general, I wouldn't be writing, because it's just an immense amount of pressure. So let it be a process of expression, and not of even making songs. Just let it be expressing yourself, and songs will come with it. From Cara, what's the most emotional song for you on Searching for Freedom? Probably the title track, actually. Probably Searching for Freedom itself. That song has a lot of emotion in it, which not surprises me, but took me by surprise when I first started singing that one live. It has a big emotional, not a weight, but it's a very emotive song to me, and that has continually surprised me. I just think because it's such an important moment, and what it's talking about is, what I think we're all doing to some extent. That song explores kind of that yearning we have to get to know ourselves or to be free of fear and stuff like that. So yeah, that is a very emotive song off the album. Yeah, I'm just checking through some more. Probably need some glasses when I have to lean in like this, don't I? Jordan, great question, mate. Any other artists who have significant influence on inspiring the album? Thanks for the great album. You can go to my Spotify and you can find a playlist called Songs That Inspired Searching for Freedom. Please check it out. I'd love to not just give credit where due, but also show you what you guys can explore and see what songs I think if you know Searching for Freedom, the album, well, I think you'll see these little songs and pick up bits and pieces, but it has undoubtedly been big influences from other artists for sure, so the list is huge. I would say definitely go check out on Spotify, if you can, Songs That Inspired Searching for Freedom, and that will be quite illuminating, I think, and you might discover some more artists. Thanks, Jordan. Oh, and yeah, I'm frothing Camp. I didn't even know their music till just a couple of weeks ago. Shout out Matt Gilliman, one of my old school friends, who showed me them while we were driving along the beach. But there's a band from Ohio, shout out Camp, CAAMP. They've got beautiful songs, and I've been really enjoying them. When am I coming to South Africa? I hope soon, because we've had such an amazing support from South Africa on this new album and so many people discovering music there. So I hope that maybe even as soon as next year I could be in South Africa. So until then, keep spreading my music around, and I look forward to coming over. I look forward to coming overseas again. Lisa, I'm glad that you love the Tivoli show. We very well might be doing some more intimate shows in the coming months. And like I said, this is actually my first day back in office really since that show. So the girls have a lot to talk to me about, and a part of that discussion is about where we go with live shows, whether we stick to some really big shows we plan, for later months, or if we potentially do some more intimate shows as well. So stay tuned. First thing I thought about waking up this morning is I slept through my bloody alarm. I slept through the alarm, and so that's why I turned up here, disheveled. But the girls had me covered, which is great, because today I found out last night. I mean, it was probably already made aware a long time ago, but we are releasing, that's why we're all on here actually, is we're releasing the official music video for Chocolate, which I shot. We shot the video, a month ago, something like that. Maybe more, maybe less. Maybe a bit more. And we shot this beautiful music video. It's one of the most stunning ones we've put out. It features me and my partner, Joe. And so what I woke up thinking about is that I'm probably late. So yeah, for everybody who's joining in, please stick around. I think in about 16 minutes, something like that, 14 minutes, we're going to be going live for the very first time. You all get to see the Chocolate official music video, which I really, like I said, it was a huge. Of course, as usual, we do a one-day production, so shout out to Hype Republic who made that work. We had an incredible team. It was Shelley's first assignment from the office, so that was really fun as well. And it was like an 18-hour day or something ridiculous. But yeah, I won't give much away other than that you're going to bloody love it. So please, if you do leave this little stream, don't. And if you do, you're in trouble. But not only are you in trouble, you got to come back, because you're gonna be the first people to see the music video in about 15 minutes or so. Obrigado, David. Thanks, my friend from Portugal. really look forward to getting back there. Obviously, it's where my partner's from. So and I absolutely love Portugal. Great food, great people, great culture, great surf. So thank you for spreading the love and checking in from Portugal. Let me check here. You guys have so many awesome questions. I'm going to try and see what I can get through here. Sebastian, I'd absolutely love to come to Argentina and play music. I haven't traveled. I haven't even so much as traveled in South America yet, and that's something I hope that we all do together in the future. What are some of the countries where you've written the songs for the new album, Patrick? Good question. Holland comes to mind because I feel like I wrote a demo in Holland, Getting Low, off the album that I wrote over there. I'm trying to think of anything else really specific from the album. New Zealand, I think that's where I kind of finished up, wrote. I had one verse for Together prior to that New Zealand tour. I've written other songs in New Zealand, written a bunch of songs in Norway, written songs in Portugal, America, Canada, almost everywhere I go, to be honest. But when you're kind of in a tour bus, traveling so much, you're kind of working on songs as you go. And so then, to be frank, it's a bit of a blur, but I'm often writing songs while I'm on the road as well. So those are just a few: Portugal, Canada, Norway, Holland, to name a few, America, the UK. Awesome. Glad to hear you guys are also enjoying the new album, but still loving the prior work. I would love to come back to Spain. We had cracking shows last time we were there, playing shows, and this new album. My kind of goal with making albums is that the previous album or the old work doesn't have to kind of be replaced. That you might just add this to the pretty big catalog of work I've put out. So I'm glad to hear that you guys are enjoying the new album and still enjoying previous work. Just looking here. Darcy. Awesome. Glad you're checking in, my friend. I'm glad you're digging this song. You can all go check out Darcy Pilt's music if you would like to learn some of my songs, because I don't know how to read music. I certainly don't know how to tab my own music, and he does. So shout out Darcy. Go check it out. Man, my eyes just aren't very good when I do this. Hello, Harry. Hello, Harry's World. Shout out Harry Peters for checking in. Miss you, mate. I hope a South Coast trip is coming soon. I have a sneaky plan, but I can't tell you more about it because otherwise it wouldn't be sneaky. So see you soon. For anybody who's checking in, we are about 10 minutes from going live for the very first viewing of Chocolate official music video. First official music video we've done since the album release. So, and this one's, I feel like working with Hype Republic. Shout out to those guys. I think we created something that was incredibly cinematic, and I think just it's been a really cool thing to try and make these official music videos stand alone and kind of perhaps like Heartbeat be its own journey in the song. I feel like the Heartbeat music official music video is as much a kind of important part of that song as the song itself. I think that's really great. So hopefully this music video also has a similar effect. See. Yeah, boys. Hey, Hollow Coves. Good morning, my friends. I wonder if we're in the same suburb. Wherever you are, mate. Hope hello and wishing you well. Shout out Holocaust, a great Australian act. Go check out that music. You would definitely already know their music. They're very chill. Yeah. What do you expect to see in the chocolate music video? Oh, 10 minutes, Patrick. Gonna have to wait. Could be patient. Music tabs, you go see Darcy Pilt's music. He's got all the tabs you need. Just looking here. That's a great question, Rebecca. Have you started working on the next album? If not, do you have a large catalog of unreleased tracks? Absolutely. I'm always just trying to put songs into my little my little song bank. I'm so often writing. I don't think I've ever written as much as I have in the last 2 years, kind of thing. So amongst this new album, I'm certainly just constantly putting down demos and new songs, and have a lot of unreleased music. Which means if I stop writing music one day, I've still got a lot more music to give to you guys, which excites me. So I really try to keep them all neat and tidy and OCD in my little filing system. But so yes is the answer to that. But we can't get ahead of ourselves, as we are currently searching for freedom. And I think we've been searching for freedom for a month now or so. So if you're checking in, you haven't heard the new album, we released a new album called Searching for Freedom. It was March 19th it got released. And it's been great to see the songs that are resonating with you all. It's always a wonderful surprise. Songs like obviously Chocolate's been a big one. Songs like Chemistry have been a big one for people, I think. So it's always fun seeing what songs bubble to the top, kind of thing. I'm glad you're enjoying it all. Mitchell, I'm sorry the important date didn't happen that day, and I hope that important date still goes forth with that special girl. Take her to another show. Don't wait for me, because as you can see, I'm unreliable and I'm on another continent. I will be bringing my surfboards to South Africa. That is for absolute sure. Hello, my friends in Chile. I'm glad you're checking in, and thank you for love. I actually get quite a few messages from Chile on this YouTube page, so thank you for checking in and spreading my music far and wide. We'll see if the longer happens again, my friend Tom. We will see. I have to. I get dandruff, and then it's just not much fun, when I have really long hair. So, I like being skinhead as well. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I also can't. Also, with the amount of surfing that I do these days, it's really nice to, shaved head's just simple, and it doesn't matter that much. Anyway, we have, I think, 4 more minutes, trying to field some more questions before we go live. Kerry, man, I probably need glasses, but I'm in denial. Saw you at Belly Up Ass. It's so much fun. That's fantastic. I remember the show. Belly Up was a great night, and I look forward to coming back and seeing Aspen again. What a beautiful place. Did some great hiking, some mellow hiking, but it was beautiful. I think I'm going to try and pronounce it right. Keefe. Big love to you, my friend. I'm glad to hear that you're getting through that, and I'm stoked that my music's been a part of any part of your life. So big positive vibes, and wishing you the best. Awesome. That Horden show was the first show. It was very daunting of that particular tour, and Ben, I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. I will be coming back to Sydney soon. I am playing a show. I have announced a show in Gerringong on the south coast, just a couple of hours from Sydney. I don't know if it's already sold out, but you could go check that out if you would like to come. That's in June. Um, um, uh, I'm looking at these two. I'm going to answer two of these questions. Regarding that question around the track circus, I've never been in a real circus. Tour is a bit of a circus, but I think that's really interesting to hear that you were in a circus growing up. So I think you would get the feeling of kind of we'd say like the Motley Crew. It's a whole experience that nobody else really understands. And then no matter what's going on behind stage, you still go on stage. And that's kind of one of the many meanings behind circus. There's a lot of different interpretations for that song. The song Chocolate is, because I just got this question. Thank you, Pat. The song Chocolate, it's about the things you want when you already have everything. And I say that a little tongue-in-cheek, being that everything as we define in like our modern society and pop culture, a lot's based around security and money and fame and all those things. And like you can be on stage, you can be on stage, and if you aren't comfortable with your own skin, it doesn't matter how many people are cheering for you or how many people are at your show. That doesn't feel that important, those important things. And so that song was kind of inspired as the things you want when you have everything, because from the outside, it may look like I have absolutely everything. And I do have so much to be thankful for in my life. But some of those things about getting to people knowing who you are, or fame or popularity, like they don't fill the cup, that matters, because you still walk off stage and you got to deal with your own person. So that's what that song kind of about. It's about needs outside of what is defined as everything in modern society. Yeah. Yes, Thomas, I'd love to come back to Canada. I'd love to come surfing with you. To Pietro, grazie mille. I love playing my little show in Rome. I played on like Easter weekend, though, which was pretty funny last time I was there. Just looking here to see if I can get one last question in. Just looking here. So the story behind circus, it's just mostly that song's just about how we treat ourselves, and they're in part how we treat others and how we treat other beings. So that's the main message behind that song. But anyway, guys, I think we're counting down what looks to be like the last minute. Thank you very much for joining me on YouTube. Every couple of weeks, I go and reply to comments. So thank you for everybody that's been involved in the whole comment section on YouTube. It's been a lot of fun. See you again soon. Take care. Thanks for all the support on the new album, and enjoy the official music video. It's coming out now.